Yes, dude, I caught my limit. That's the first time I've ever caught a limit of perch. It looks like I might be on my own today. Towie's truck's not here. I shot him a message, said I'm gonna get started right now. Getting started a little earlier today. It's just after 4 p.m. So line and water probably by 4:10. That is at 7:15 p.m. It is currently about 4:15 p.m. We got 3 hours of incoming tide, and then we've still got an hour before sunset. We could fish the last hour after high tide. Maybe the perch like the slack tide too. Maybe they like to, maybe the boat bite opens up after high tide or slack tide. I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Conditions look pretty good otherwise though. There's there's practically no wind. The waves are on the small side. The water looks relatively clear. So I mean, you know, everything looks good to me. It's just really up to the fish now. Where are they and when are they gonna start feeding? So I basically got myself in front of a landmark that is kind of the identifying landmark for our zone, our area. And now I'm just gonna cast and crab walk to the right until I find some fish that are biting. And if I don't find any to the right, then I'll start back in this location and crab walk to the left and see if maybe they're down there. But I'm sure we're gonna find some fish along the way. Just not sure if they're ready to start biting yet. 3 hours before high tide, we're gonna see. So at about 4:15 p.m. Toui said that he's actually gonna be leaving the house soon. So he ought to be here soon enough, sooner or later. And well, I guess the goal then is to try to get as many slabs on the stringer as I can possibly get before he arrives. I'm also, today, I am not using the double treble, double tip hook, the double treble hook. I'm just using a single number 3 straight shank, you know, worm hook. And these were recommended to me by Toui. These are the exact hooks he uses, and he gave me a link, and I bought them on Amazon, a 100-pack for about $8 or something like that. And they arrived practically the next day. So we'll see how these hooks go. Maybe this is it. I mean, if it works for Toui, then it's gotta work. So that was about cast number 4 or 5, and I got my first bite, and it kind of felt like maybe a dink. He grabbed it, shook his head for a minute, and then for like a second, and then came off. So almost like maybe he just sucked my tail off. So we'll see if I still have my tail when I bring my bait in here. I'm gonna just keep it going slow and steady because I know the fish will grab it even if it doesn't have a tail. I catch them without tails all the time, so I'm gonna just, you know, fish the rest of this cast. You can see my line is actually drifting to the right. So the current is moving to the right a little bit. And I think as I look to the right, I think I see the rip. Because if the current is drifting to the right, that tells you there's probably a rip current to your right. And when I look over there, I think I see it. It's just about 40 feet ahead. Oi, what was that? All right, there we go, guys. First fish of the day. That's probably cast number 6 or 7. Doesn't feel very big, so I think it's gonna be a small fish. It bit way out there too. So that's kind of interesting that if I'm catching small fish way out there, that's a little bit on the interesting side to me. Let's see what size this fish is actually. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I might slot that fish. I have to decide if I want to keep this one. It kind of looks like a good candidate to keep actually. Just a little on the small side, but I really like to catch a limit today for my first time. So let's go for it. I think that's as small as I'm gonna keep them. That'll be my small limit right there. About 8 inches, 9 inches. Two's on, and this one feels even smaller, so I think I might be releasing this one. Let's take a look at it, see how it looks. I'm just gonna crank it in really fast. I don't want to waste time. Doesn't feel that big anyways. Yeah, it's a dink. Let's release it. The very next cast, I've landed number 3. And what I'm doing here in terms of technique today is exactly what I see Toui do. And he let go. Perfect. That was a small fish anyways. Bomb it out there. I'm doing the same technique I see Toui do. Exactly what he's taught me, which is just a gentle little hook set and then crank them in. That's it. That dirty water and the fact that the current is running from the left and the right into that one spot tells me that I'm now standing at the head of the rip current. And if you look straight out, you can actually see the water sucking away from us, going back out into the ocean. That's the rip current right in front of us. So I'm throwing some casts out there just to see what happens. Maybe there will be a hot bite in the rip current, but I've been told to fish around the rip current, not in the rip current. So as I continue to crab walk to the right, I'm hoping that at some point we'll like hit the jackpot, find a honey hole right where all the fish are gathered up near the rip current. Maybe sitting on a sandbar right next to it. Oh shoot, there's a fish to my left. I can't crab walk too far. Okay, we picked up a good one in the rip current. I'm just about in the rip current, maybe. Oh dude, don't tell me he came off. Please tell me he's still on there. Please be on there. That was, dude, please still be on there. It feels like seaweed now. That was a really big perch. That was a really big slab. That would have been a real step forward for the stringer. Oh, he's on, he's on. Nice slab right there. He just sort of lost his energy and sort of went limp. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty, you guys. Check this fish out. Get him out of water. Look at that fish. Barely hooked. Get him away from the water. Alright, first look at the hook set. The hook set is actually pretty dang good. Right in the corner of the lip. Then I think let's measure this fish. That is 13 inches. Let's put it on the stringer. Alright, this one feels small, but hey, that was practically the very next cast, so there's some fish out there. The little dink, let's let them go. Let that little dink go. Woo! Bye-bye. Alright guys, hang out here with me. Let's go ahead and make our next cast together. Maybe we can capture some action here. That was a little bit to the left. We'll see. I'm just doing kind of a slow. Try to get it all in frame there. And then when I feel a bite, I just give it a gentle yank. See if we can get that hook set. Gotta be really fast with the, there, see, got him. Gotta be really fast with that hook set. Yeah, it works, guys. That was cool. I felt the tiniest thing and I just went ahead and just set it just to be safe. And there's a fish shaking on there. Doesn't feel big, so let's just go ahead and get him in and let him go. Spinning. So just another dink. Might not be a good spot, but we did get that slab, so I'm gonna assume that there's some more slabs out there and just keep going. By the way, there's no tail on my bait. I've caught my last 4 fish with no tail, but they're still eating it. They don't care. Yeah, I'm catching on to this, guys. You know what it's all about is setting that hook almost predictively. Almost got to predict when they're gonna strike. That's a slot right there. He's just a little on the smaller side, but keepable. Bigger than the first fish on my stringer. Let's do it. He has arrived, as you can see. Wasted no time to hook into his first fish. All right, let's see if we can get a slab on this cast. Oh, I waited way out there and bombed it way out there. Now let's keep it out there. Let's keep it out there nice and slow. And when as soon as I feel that bite, boom, just a gentle hook shake. Just a gentle hook set. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Current seems to be moving to the left a little bit here. It was moving to the right. Oh, it's a washing machine right here. Now the current is moving to the right a little bit. Got a washing machine. That's something Toui says a lot. So I got to learn about what creates the washing machine, and is that the best place to be hooking perch? Maybe that has something to do with it. No bites on this cast. Let's burn it in and get back out. Toui's pulling up a slab right now. Check it out. I looked over and sure enough, he's reeling in a fish. Man, he knows how to get those good ones. I don't know how he does it. We're gonna learn though. We're gonna figure it out, guys. We're gonna just keep perch fishing until we get really good at it. It's gonna take practice. Guys, Geo just pulled up. So we got both of the super slayers in the house. Toui and Geo. I'm fishing alongside of both of them. I feel so lucky. Oh, there, I'm on. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. Woo! All right, stay on. Feels good, feels good. Feels like a good one. Toui's number 3 hooks are working, guys. Like a charm. Oh yeah, it's a nice slab. Stay on, stay on. Oh, he came off. I lost him. I should have beached it. I dropped it. I should have beached it. Damn. Drop that slab. I'm Geo. Geo Slayer. GeoFISH TV. He's about to get in the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Geo's on. First cast. What, guys? What? How is it done? How do you do it? All right, I'm bombing it way out there. Nice fish too. Not bad. First cast blast, baby. Woo woo! All right, Gio's got another one. Little one that time. Looks like Toui's on, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just gonna like follow in these guys' footsteps. They're staying like 30 feet apart. I'm standing 30 feet right behind them. And I'm just gonna fish the way they're fishing. Trying to learn from the pros. There's a nice one. Toui's got. He just landed. Get back out there. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's way out there. There might be in a trough out there. The second trough. Okay, I'm doing a nice slow retrieve. Ready to set that hook any second. Waiting for that bite to happen. Maybe if I go a little faster, I can cover a little more ground. Find them. So you can see Geo is on the retrieve right now. He's setting a hook here and there. Little dinks, he says. Toui's back in the game. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, I missed him. I had a bite. Didn't get him. That was not too far out there. That was kind of close in. Might have just been a small fish. Hopefully he didn't get my tail. Burning it in. Look for the tail. Tail's gone. He got my tail. Oh well. I'm using a Super Slayer grub right now. It's got some shape to it. I like the spiky shape to it. So here we go, we're out there. I think I could probably cast a little further if I put a little more effort into it. If I walk out a little further, try a little harder. Let's increase my retrieve rate a little bit here, cover a little more ground. Cranking one in, there it is. Oh, dropped off right at the last second. We're in that dirty water, so I think we're at the head of a really good restaurant right here. I can see, oh, there was a bite. Dang, I missed him. I can see how the currents are combining right here. They're converging. So this might be a good cast. Let's fix the bait up, because that fish pulled it down the hook. Slide it up. Alright, let's flip it out there and see what happens. Here we go. Stay with me. Way out there. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are in another zip code. Nice and slow while it's out there really far. Cover that deep water the longest. Hopefully, we're just gonna like run right into the big fish here. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Finally, I made my way over here next to Geo. And then I hooked up finally. After many missed bites. And this one feels pretty good. So I'm gonna walk backwards. Let's get this fish in, come on. Here he comes, in the wash. All right, one for the stringer. Looks pretty good. So, not big, but not small. Hopefully the fish stays on. Jeez Louise, stayed on. That fish must be hooked pretty damn good. Oh shit, did I walk straight in front of those guys? No, I don't think so. I don't think they were there. Alright, let's get this fish on the beach. We're on the small side. I don't know which one's up. Actually, eatable. It's an eatable fish. Not a very big one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and keep it. At the rate I'm going, I'm gonna be glad to have it. That's 5. Yeah, he's fighting like a keeper. Fighting like a keeper. Walking backwards, keeping the rod bent. Fish pin, moderate amount of pressure. Not too hard, not too light. Not too much tension, not too much flex. Just a perfectly moderate amount of pressure on the fish. Yes, dude. We number 6 on the stringer. I'm getting there, guys. That's a better fish too. The next cast, I've got another nice one on. So I've definitely found the honey hole. It's kind of right in front of me. I don't even need to really cast that far to get into it. All right, let's land this baby. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yes! Oh man, it's a good one. Another good one, guys. Woo! Another good one. Right now I'm just realizing that it's looking like I'm gonna get my very first limit of large surf perch for the first time ever in my life. Because I'm up to 7. I've only got 3 to go and there's plenty of sun in the sky. I think I'm gonna get them. So I'm gonna just keep trying. It's really exciting and fun. I'm glad that I kept every fish that I kept today because I want to have the experience of keeping my limit for the first time ever. So let's go for limit, let's go for limit. On a hard bite because I got 4 bites in a row and the 4th one's not stuck. And then we got wrapped up with the still on it, still fighting. Maybe the kelp came off now. I'm not sure if I still got the kelp or not, but I got kelp and fish. I'm pretty sure this is kelp and fish. Land it, land it, land it, land it. This would be number 8. Yeah, we got him. Oh man, that's not a big fish. We're gonna release that one. Number 8 is small. He was just in some kelp. It's a dink and it was way out there too. 4 bites in a row and the 4th one stuck. So I wonder if I just came across a honey hole or maybe just a hole full of dinks. Let's Let's find out. It's a female. All right, so I think that last cast I was standing directly in the rip current and it was a big one. So I'm gonna move a little bit to the left and try fishing the edge of it. I think that's what's up. I think you wanna fish the outsides of the rip currents, either to the right or to the left. I already fished to the right, caught some fish over there. It got slow. I started walking left. I got past the rip current. Now I'm fishing kind of to the left of the rip current. Maybe I'm still a little too close, I'm not sure. But I'm just gonna keep crab walking to the left and fish this whole zone to the left of the rip current, see what happens. You can see the rips to my right, it's right there. All that weed is getting sucked out right there. Okay, this one feels pretty good. This will be number 9. And it definitely felt like it was pulling hard enough to be a keeper. We're about to find out. I'm just trying to land it right now with the most moderate amount of pressure, you know, just the medium amount. Try to maintain it perfectly consistent. We're about to drag this fish up onto the beach right now. Moment of truth. Okay. It's a keeper on the small side. Don't really want too many little guys on my stringer, but this one is, oh yeah, that's just a keeper right there. Look what Geo did. Oh my goodness. All big ones too. Oh dude, there's some big ones in there. Badass, dude.
Let's go, man.
Badass.
Just like that.
Way to go. In and out. He showed up, he caught them all, and now he's on his way out, and I'm still working for my last couple. Baby. I hope I land this one because he's fighting really good. When he picked it up, he took off like a bat out of hell. So this just might be, oh dude, I think it came off. It came off at the end there. It happens. Dang it, man, now I'm really wishing I was using that double trouble hook. If he had 2 hooks in him, he probably would have stayed on. Might be the best fish of the day. Just really hope that it stays on. He seems to be pinned pretty good because he pulled really hard and he's still on, so I think he's hooked good. I'm better to err on the side of a little more tension than a little less right now because he already showed us. Oh, he's right there in the skinny. Coming so far away, so close yet so far. I've got to get him in. Oh, come on. Come on. I just want to land this fish so bad right now. This is the fun of it all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fish of the day. Fish of the day. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Look at the size of that fish. Pretty good run. It like pulled really hard initially, so there's no telling. This might be a good fish. It feels pretty heavy. It's definitely a keeper. Oh man, it's getting heavier and heavier. I wonder if we picked up some kelp. Come on, stay on. Keep that rod down. Come on. Okay. Looks like a keeper. Just trying to hydroplane out of the water. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Number 10. Yes, dude, caught my limit. That's the first time I've ever caught a limit perch. Good one to roll in. Yeah. Tewie's hunting for the hogs. Tewie's hunting for the hogs. He's got a couple more to go before he limits out, so he's looking for the big ones. I settled for one small one on my stringer, but I'm just happy that I got a limit. So we were just celebrating that I actually caught my first limit ever. My first limit of perch. Boom. Woo! That looked so cool. Damn, that was a cool angle, dude. Saw that hook decent fish.